Hey you guys, okay, so it's September 2nd now.
Oh, and my neighbor just started trimming his bushes, wouldn't you know it? Okay, we're just gonna keep going.
And so this is day 2 of our Unleashed Area Star Blitz. And so I'm gonna talk today about crunching your numbers. Because remember yesterday when we talked about the benefits of being a star, I said that vague plans equal vague results and there's nothing exciting about vague. Okay, so that's why we have to crunch our numbers, because we need to get super clear on what it takes and what you need to do to wrap this up and make sure you're hitting the number you want to hit. And so first of all, you got to find out how much wholesale you have in. You can look that up on InTouch. You can ask your director, but figure out what you have in. And then you're going to set your goal if you haven't already. Do you want to be a sapphire, ruby, diamond, emerald, or pearl star? Also, you want to factor in team building points. For every new qualified team member that you add, that is 600 points towards your total star status. Now you have to at least hit 1,800. Okay, so once you know your wholesale and once you know your goal, that's going to tell you how much you have left. And so I'm going to walk through these numbers with you just to use sort of a generic example to walk you through how you would actually crunch your numbers and figure out what you need to do to wrap up your goal. So I realize this may not be the number that you need to hit, but we're just going to use a simple example. Let's say you have 3,000, let's say you have 1,000 wholesale to go. Now, if you're at a full inventory, what you would do is you would need to sell 2,000 and then reinvest half of that, which would be your $1,000 wholesale order. If you're not at a full inventory and you're in the process of building your inventory and building your store, you will need to crunch different numbers because you're going to be reinvesting part, if not all of your profit, back into the business to build your inventory. Okay, but we're just going to go with the assumption that you've got inventory on hand and you need to sell 2,000 retail to reorder 1,000 wholesale in the next 14 days. So let's break this down, because you eat an elephant one small bite at a time, okay? And you become a star consultant one sale at a time. And so let's break this down so the number seems really doable. So you basically need to sell $1,000 a week over the next 2 weeks, $1,000 a week. If you broke it down into days, that's about $133 a day. Okay, so either $1,000 in the week or $133 a day. $133 is selling a miracle set, a mascara, and a satin hand. That's approximately going to give you actually a little bit over $133 retail, which is really just selling to one good customer, a miracle set, a mascara, and a satin hands set. So let's break it down with parties, and then we're going to break it down with sales ideas, because I want to go through these 2 examples. Let's say you're going to hold parties to hit this goal, which I think is the best way to do it. Let's say your average class sales is 200 retail. Okay, we're just going to use sort of a low average, 200 retail a party. So to sell 1,000, you would need to hold 5 parties. 5 parties with 200 retail each on average would give you your 1,000 retail. Or you could try different sales ideas and techniques. Let's break it down that way.
One day you could do customer follow-up calls to get reorders, and you sell 200 that day with your reorders. Let's say the next day you work on getting outside hostesses to sell and take up orders for you. So maybe think of nurses or teachers or women who work in a doctor's office or an office building where they have access to lots of people. They can be an outside hostess for you. And let's say you have 2 people take up $100 in retail orders. That could be another idea. Let's say the next day you decide to hold a party or a facial and sell another 200. And then the next day maybe you do a mascara-thon, and we're going to provide you with a script to be able to do that. Let's say you're selling mascaras to your customers, your friends, and your family, and you sell $200 worth of mascaras. And then let's say you do a glow and tell challenge.
Another idea would be to enroll your customers in the 21-day glow and tell challenge, where they purchase one of Mary Kay's skincare sets and they use it day and night for 21 days, and they report their results to you, and maybe you offer them a $21 gift card after their 21 days, and they of course take their before and after picture. And we are going to provide you with scripts and resources to do the glow and tell challenge. And so with those 5 ideas, selling about $200 each day trying those 5 different ideas. That's another way to sell 1,000 retail. So what's your number? What's your number? What do you need to hit? How many parties do you need to hold? And what sales ideas are you going to implement to hit your goal? Talk to your director. She can help walk you through this and help you to create a plan that's perfect for you to wrap up your STAR by September 15th.